There has been a lot of chatter about a $1 XRP and banks registering for Xrp ETFs by the end of this month as a result of the litigation that was filed against Xrp, which has finally been ultimately resolved. The momentum is really being decreased as a result of this conversation. The forthcoming launch of the USD Ripple stablecoin is accompanied by an increasing number of encouraging indications regarding the trust that Ripple has acquired from the government. There is additional evidence that Xrp will eventually take market share away from Tether, and that evidence is the gap between RLUSD and USDT Tether. Given that Tether is currently facing additional criticism, it is possible that this cannibalization will occur sooner than we anticipate. This time, Celsius, a cryptocurrency loan that was unsuccessful, has now filed a lawsuit against Tether in an effort to recover more than 39,000 BTC worth of stolen money that are worth billions of dollars. The amount of news is enormous. Pay close attention to this. A failing cryptocurrency lender known as Celsius is currently engaged in a legal battle with Tether in an effort to reclaim tens of thousands of Bitcoin, which are currently worth billions of dollars. Celsius stated that it filed a lawsuit in order to halt and retrieve 39,542 Bitcoin that had been fraudulently transferred to Tether with a preference for receiving them. Celsius asserts that Tether made an effort to gain an advantage when borrowers were experiencing difficulties, were rapidly and severely deteriorating nearing the point of insolvency, and the price of Bitcoin was dramatically decreasing very quickly. Celsius asserts that as a result of this, Tether was able to shield itself from the consequences of the fact that the cryptocurrency lender went insolvent by repeatedly requesting further security. Celsius is currently requesting that the court restore tens of thousands of Bitcoins, claiming that they were transferred in an unfair manner, and in addition, they are requesting that the court award them at least $100 million in damages, because they claim that Tether has violated the terms of the contract. On the blog that it maintains, Tether announced this morning that it would take measures to safeguard itself from what it referred to as Celsius's shakedown. In their statement, Tether claims that the litigation is an unfair attempt to make them pay for the poor management and collapse of Celsius. As you can see, this is the essence of the problem with USDT Tether. It is for this reason that there is just not enough openness with the most prominent stablecoin issuer regardless of the outcome of the case. That determination of Tether has been confirmed. Additionally, Bitfinex stated that it was discovered that Tether had fraudulently manufactured nearly 2 billion Tethers out of thin air in order to perpetrate the Celsius Ponzi scheme. Ripple and Xrp have the potential to save the day, taking into account that Ripple is almost finished releasing the RLUSD. This is a calamity that is about to take place. A covert beta test should be initiated on the mainnets of both the Ethereum and the Xrp Ledger cryptocurrency. I cite Ripple when I say that this component is highly critical for ensuring that the stablecoin satisfies the greatest criteria of safety, efficiency, and dependability before it is released to the public and receives clearance from regulatory authorities. One of the most significant statements is the one that comes last. The primary reason why Xrp will overtake Tether in terms of market share is because of this. There is a distinction between life and death with this. Ripple is attempting to obtain governmental approval, but the CEO of Tether stated in a live interview that they do not care if Tether USDT is used in Europe or the United States, since they do not consider those regions to be beneficial for them. When it comes to this matter, Tether is experiencing difficulties due to the fact that there has been discussion in writing among the elites that the effective beginning of Mika's rules. If these standards were to become the norm for all stablecoins around the world, then Tether would be been rendered useless because it does not adhere to those rules. As we can see, the rules of the Mecca already have an impact on a significant portion of the global economy, nearly a fifth of it. There is no way that this will not become more significant as the laws that govern the monetary system continue to be formulated and implemented. The value of Circle's RLUSD, Ripple, and Xrp will increase as a result of this, while the value of Tether will decrease and its utility will decrease. With this information, you will be able to make more informed decisions regarding your investments. This is a black swan that is just waiting to happen. For all intents and purposes, knowledge is power, and I believe that the following 18 months will be the most significant period of your life. For this reason, I created a community Discord server that is open to everyone who wants to join it. On this server, we are all working together to learn more about how to locate the actual moneymakers and crypto jewels so that we may be a part of the largest wealth transfer in the history of the whole world. Almost 200 people have signed up. How crazy is it that it will be in a little over a week? Everyone is already gaining a great deal of knowledge, and the family is expanding at a rapid rate. You are welcome to sign up. The link to do so will be provided in the brief description that follows. In this article from CoinDesk, the rumors that are currently circulating concerning the $1 XRP are discussed, but before the month comes to a close, there will be an online examination. Over $2 million has been committed to a call option on the derivative market at the price of $1.10 of XRP. It is the most mature of all maturities. This may be due to reports regarding an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP, according to certain market participants. This is something that is likely to take place according to Griffin Ardern, who is in charge of option trading and research at Bulfin Financial. He believes that institutions in the United States will most likely submit an application for an exchange-traded fund ETF that would be based on XRP, which would, of course, result in a significant increase in pricing. ETFs have already demonstrated their value to the Bitcoin market. Just think about what they are going to do with XRP now that the lawsuit has been resolved. Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderati, has stated that the fine must be paid by the end of this month in order to avoid further consequences. Because of this, XRP will have an advantage over Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. This is because it will be the only digital currency in the history of the world to have a clear legal and regulatory standing in the United States. Institutions are already very enthusiastic about Ripple and XRP, of course. They will adore them even more once the case is over, and they will list Xrp Etf like bees to honey. Please have a look at this. One more piece of evidence. ETFs based on XRP are unavoidable, and I believe that XRP will outperform Tether. When it comes to individuals and regulators, it is only a matter of time before they trust it. Central banks are interested in having conversations with Circle, Ripple, Jeremy Lear, and Brad Garlinghouse about how to proceed with this monetary transformation because they have achieved a level of notoriety that suffices to generate interest. Very important news. In light of this, it is inevitable that there will always be speculation and rubbish regarding the future of cryptocurrency and where it is heading from currently. However, here is the reality. The fact that cryptocurrency is here to stay is demonstrated by this interview with Lisa Cameron, a member of parliament and the chair of the Crypto and Digital Asset All-Part Parliamentary Group in the United Kingdom. Now is the time for a new economic revolution to begin. No, we are not going to leave. There will be no departure. Pay close attention to this. The number of people who asked inquiries was very low. Nevertheless, when we investigated the situation in the United Kingdom, we discovered that millions of people were employed in the sector. We were aware that we could not return this location, was not going anywhere. What we actually need to do is establish standards, regulate the dangers that consumers face, and make the most of the opportunities that are available to us. When we took a closer look at this company and observed how blockchain technology was transforming it, we had the impression that we were living in the digital age. It is comparable to a fresh revolution in the economic system. On the other hand, it will involve more than just business. In addition to other things, it will contain things like sports and art and culture. Not only that, but this interview also demonstrates that the establishment of institutions is occurring at a lightning fast pace. It is almost time for the second wave to arrive, and it will be more bullish than you could possibly imagine. They are actually telling you what is about to happen, but many people will laugh at it or even disregard it. I don't know what else I can show you because they are telling you what is going to happen. They will also overlook and dispute the enormous gain in popularity and price of XRP in the future, claiming that it will take market share away from USDT and Tether. They will say this because they believe it to be true. The proof has been demonstrated by me to be present. My opinion is that the XRP God candle is much closer than you think it is. Therefore, fasten your seatbelts, conduct your own research, and join the free Discord server that is linked below in order to engage in conversation and acquire additional information. Keep in mind that you should be thinking on the long term rather than the short term. I will see you again soon.